Hello, hello, Spray Pirate. Yo, how are you all doing today? Good evening, good day. Hope you're all having a fantastic Mother's Day. Those of you are moms. The rest of you have a good day too.
Ready to roll.
Good evening, Coruscant. Good day to you.
Get ready to turn left.
Picking up some ice cream here to take to Springfield, Missouri. You got the convoy set up.
Turn left.
You want to get in on the convoy? Traffic here. What's going on? This. Since when is there traffic in this game? Okay, yeah, I started early.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, hello. Is it Interstate 555? I didn't know that. Never get to Arkansas anyway, but wow. 555.
Keep right and then exit right.
What was that? Glitch?
Exit. Right.
Oh, that's I just signed into the convoy.
Ah,
so
that's what that was. Yeah, I see that.
might have been, I guessed your password.
Well, yeah. I re-entered the one from last week.
Yeah,
Get ready to
seemed
turn
like
left.
the obvious choice.
We probably won't get any crazy,
Yeah, I don't think so.
weird, not weird,
Turn
but
left.
you know, kids, cussy,
Yeah.
uh, dirty mouth kids. Who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe they'll be entertaining. I'm kind of surprised that nobody's asked to join a convoy in a while.
Yeah, we had a few people used to roll with us. I haven't seen them in a while.
I'll I'll get your view up on screen after I stop here.
Get ready to turn right.
I did go back this morning and played some more of that Elder
Turn
Scrolls.
right.
Thanks.
Not sure where I left off last night, but I got the Martin to the blade
Get
joint.
ready to turn right.
I joined the blades,
Turn right.
and I discovered they have a library of books that you can kind of read.
Nice. Yeah, they got a lot of in-game books.
I like that.
It's very nice.
Get
It
ready
gives you a lot
to
of
turn left.
atmosphere for the.
Yeah,
Turn
atmosphere,
left.
lore.
And then turn left.
Beach reading.
Turn left.
And some of those books you do want to read.
It was a nice ride.
You'll notice some of the books when you like hover over them, they'll be more valuable than others, like money wise.
Yeah.
Those books, when you read them, will usually increase one of your stats.
Oh, okay.
So you definitely want to read those.
Well, I want to get. There's like one volume. I need to find volume 2. It has the rest of the story about the
Okay. Here
the
we go.
Khajiit.
It's made through there. Lights started flashing right when I was on that railroad crossing.
Uh-oh.
Almost trouble.
Turn left, then turn left.
Let's pick up our ice cream.
Here we are. Take this out.
I am co-streaming on YouTube. I'm not sure if anybody's watching there or not, but maybe one of these days we got to keep an eye on chat over there.
These are tiny trailers. Look at this.
This is ice cream. Making the ice cream run to Springfield.
All right. as
Yeah.
the other ones.
Turn right.
What size
And
this
then
would be?
turn right. Turn right.
Before we get started, I'll be right back. I gotta get something to drink.
Right. Then turn right.
Oh, we don't use it's, oh,
Okay, well, it is a pretty nice day here in Kansas City. Very sunny, warm. I did mow the lawn yesterday. I talked about that yesterday.
yeah, today. It's very nice here as well. A little bit more to finish tomorrow. Worried about this cough.
Get ready
It's,
to turn left.
you know, I have a chronic cough,
Yeah.
and when I was
Turn left.
mowing the lawn, it kind of aggravated it.
Okay.
It's
Turn left.
bothered me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little one today too. I think it might be just allergies. No, I don't have allergies, but just I did mow the lawn yesterday. That I'm sensitive to. That's about the only thing I'm allergic to.
Get ready to turn left.
They tested me for allergies. The only thing
Turn
that came
left.
up for me was cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Well, that's
So,
neat.
I'm certainly not eating those.
Turn left.
Move off on the four-way stop. Look at this.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Yeah, when I had a chronic cough, like low level years ago, it was like
Turn right.
blood pressure medication. I had to get off of that. It was like I'm coughing a little bit every day. Some sort of alpha blocker. I don't know what that was.
I actually have an appointment with a doctor tomorrow.
Oh, good.
I don't think they can do anything for it, though.
I've been kind of fighting a bladder infection or something past month. I thought it had gone away, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to drink more.
I've been drinking plenty of fluids.
Yeah, I've been drinking. I've been drinking more today. Just trying to. I went in twice to do the urine test, and they messed it up because they wanted to see if I had a bacteria infection, so they could give me some antibiotics. But they kind of screwed it up, so I never got anything. I don't think it's anything serious. Let's just say there's a lot of dribbling going on. But if I drink a lot, it does a little better for, you know, typical old man. Plumbing.
I took some cough syrup. It doesn't seem to be really doing much for it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was fasting today too, although I finally broke down and had a slice of cheese. Trying to lose some weight.
Wait, that might be related to my issue. Because I am not a physically fit person by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I put on some pounds this past month from stress eating. So I need to really get down. I think it'll probably solve a bunch of my problems. So now that I have moved, I can kind of control my food a little bit better. And I did walk probably walked close to 3 miles today. So I probably got about 8,000 steps or so. I walked over to, late in the morning, I walked over to the Quick Trip. Get myself a large coffee. Cause I have a little bit of coffee, and I got the coffee maker out, but then like I spent last night roaming the house looking for coffee filters. I thought I had moved some coffee filters. So I bought coffee this morning and spent my last $5 this afternoon on a roll of toilet paper and some iced coffee. Hoping to get my license here pretty soon. Such a clusterfuck. I was playing that game this morning, and by the time I got around to walking over to the store, it was like 10:30. It was getting pretty warm. Put a baseball hat on and try to get me some shade.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, I looked at the books in the Blades headquarters.
Turn right, and then turn left.
I went to the armory. They said you can have anything you want. I don't know if that includes selling all that stuff. I tried to upgrade my armor. It was just too heavy.
Just pay attention to when you're like taking things.
Yeah.
Just make sure it says take and not steal.
Oh, I know. I learned that the hard way. I learned that hard way playing a little bit of Skyrim and Starfield. Starfield, I had to avoid jail. I think. I think I had to back up and start over from a save. I took a really nice katana sword.
Right.
Oh yeah, the blades have nice blades.
They better have nice blades. those swords and the blades come in handy on those when you're on the horse. Because you get ambushed. I almost killed some of my guys just trying to deal with like some bandit with that hammer. Takes so long to. It's very powerful, but it's kind of overpowered for a wolf.
I went back. I looked at your major skills
Yeah.
again, and you have block as a major skill.
Oh
So
yeah.
you should probably be using a one-handed blunt weapon and a shield.
Oh really?
Would be ideal for your character.
Oh okay. I could do that. I did level up to level 2. I upped a bunch of skills. I did waste a few points on strength. So now I can carry more stuff.
Points and strength aren't ever wasted. Maybe a little bit if you're like a pure mage, but
It kind of feels weird because like I'm so used to D&D, where increasing those kind of numbers are kind of rare. But I'll take it, you know. GPS, are you around? Are you awake?
it's a little definitely should have told us to go left.
I also tried some of the alchemy, and
Alchemy's nice.
I did borrow a bunch of retorts and stuff from that
Keep
Blade Academy.
Stay left.
But I kept on throwing stuff into the slots, and I kept on getting like some sort of like personal assist or something, personal speed. I'm like, okay, what about something else? There was an alchemy book I read that kind of gave a little bit of help.
If you eat the ingredients, it'll give you one of the things that'll it'll show you one of the things that ingredient can make one of the potions.
Oh, okay. It said something about there was like a thing in that book about eating the food as part of the process.
Yeah. So you could like, just eat a poison mushroom, then you know it's poison.
Keep left.
Stay left.
And again, even if you're not going to use those potions, you can sell them to make some decent money.
Yeah.
Sell them to an alchemist.
Yeah, they're pretty light. So I was just kind of very perplexed by all the food you find, but the game doesn't really require you to eat it all.
No, and that's I find it a little weird, but then again, I think they made like mods that like require you to eat.
I don't mind it. I mean, I can handle a game focus on things other than calorie consumption constantly.
Yeah, really. I watched someone play Oblivion, and they played it like a heavy role play.
Yeah.
So they had to make time every day to eat a meal. You know, generally they had to sleep at night like a normal person would. That sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good way to play it. I mean, the food could come in handy when you're in combat. Although at that point, if you're needing regeneration or healing your health point, you're probably better off with a potion or a spell.
For sure, you would definitely want a potion or a spell over a piece of cheese.
Yeah. Speaking of cheese, I did add some more spells to my slots. That wheel of slots. I gotta get used to calling that out. The wheel of magic.
You know, I saw today something come up on my Facebook feed, and it was like, for English as a second language, and they had like the senses, and they had like different words for, you know, how to do each of the 5 senses. Like for looking, for example, they had like words like look, stare, gaze, etc.
Yeah.
For speaking, they had talk, chat, bark, yell. There's different adjectives or verb
Keep right,
forms
and then
for
turn right.
how you would do those actions. But the way that it was presented
Turn right.
was they had like a mouth for speaking or an eye for
Keep right,
looking,
and then turn right.
and they had all those words with arrows
Turn
pointing
right.
out, and all I could think of was those radial
Oh
menus,
yeah.
RPGs. So it's like, well, how do I want to talk to this NPC? Do I want to chat with him, bark at him, yell at him, whisper to him? It's like, that would be pretty fun.
Yeah. I still haven't really done anything with the persuasion yet. I've seen some of the other streamers monkey around with it. It looks pretty complicated.
It's a little mini game. It's not that hard. Once you figure it out, it's
It's like lockpicking. That was like took me a little while to figure that out.
getting the lock picking. I think would be
Keep left,
a challenge
and then
for
turn
me.
left.
Well,
Turn left.
I mean, you
I don't
want
think I ever.
Stay left. And turn left.
you want it to be, you know, not easy.
Left.
Yeah, and I don't think I ever really learned how to do it properly. Usually, I just got to the point where I just hit, you know, auto lockpick, spammed it until I either ran out of lockpicks or opened the
Get
damn
ready
thing.
to turn
Yeah.
right. Turn right.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn left. turn left.
And then,
Good on that route. Not no hiccups.
Yeah, pretty uneventful route in the dark.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
And I needed some fuel. I'm almost out of gas, out of fuel.
I am as well. So,
you have arrived at the route guide.
following you to the fuel station.
Yeah. This early game is like, whoa, haven't had to deal with this in a long time. Ice cream delivered from Jonesboro to Springfield. And then knocks off another one. So now I'm down to Kirksville, Maryville, and St. Joe.
Really? Alright, I'm just gonna pull into your sprite here so I can deliver this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to driving again. Hopefully that'll happen soon. It just seems so far away. Still waiting on ID, and then I gotta get money. Rent a car.
Look at the jobs, see if I can find something.
Yeah, let's see what we have here.
It's in Kirksville, Maryville, St. Joe.
Yes.
Excuse me.
I think those all should be... No, why not? It shows that I've been to Maryville. Maybe I've been there, but I haven't done a... Maryville, I wonder why that's up
Yeah,
there.
I think that's definitely possible. See anything going to those cities. Out at Kirksville, moving containers. That's really crappy pay, though.
Yeah, but I'll knock off another city for me.
Think it. Unless you want to do St. Joe instead for similar pay. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Time to get the job done.
And we get to pick it up from right here.
Good.
What's this? These are the big containers. I want to get a close up of this.
Look at some of those storage units.
Drive safe.
Yeah, U-block portable storage. Wow.
Let's do this. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Make a U-turn. Reroute. Go straight on.
Wait a second. Was there gas here? Ah, what the?
There's you can pull off at this truck stop up here. On the way.
Is it on the way?
It's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Let's go.
Turn right. Go straight on.
Great.
Yeah, I was watching one of the game ranks today. Had a video about like hidden
Keep right, and then turn right.
like buff treasure or weapons in various
Turn
games.
right.
Stay right. Then turn right.
He did talk about Elder Scroll 4 remastered. And I saw enough that there was something about a sword, a very nice sword, and I just sort of skimmed past it. Baldur's Gate 3 has a very special duel. You look at like one of the castles or something like that. If you go to a certain room, there's a stool you can pick up. And if you break it, you get a very powerful weapon.
I've yet to really play Baldur's Gate 3. I basically made my character. I haven't actually played it yet.
It is really, really good. I kind of quit a year ago, early last year. I played it for a couple weeks, and then I just got frustrated. I got
Keep right, and then turn right.
got distracted by something else. But I got frustrated because I was trying to finish this level.
Turn right.
And I got stuck on this level, this side quest, which is very well. I could probably just ignore it for now. But I couldn't get past this whole like cave full of traps. And I tried multiple times. I looked stuff on YouTube. I tried what they suggested. You basically have to like pick stuff up and get it to drop on these vents of poisonous gas. Other than that, it's really excellent. I should get back to that. I probably could play that for 50 hours or more.
Next exit is our fuel.
Okay. Barney. getting near the Springfield Terrace store here too, huh?
Our gas station's pretty much right across the street from it.
Stay right. Get right.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Exit right.
Go straight on.
Stay right. Then turn right. Right.
Recomputing.
Yeah, I played some more of the duels last night. GeoGuessr Duel.
Stay left.
I think I went 500 with my wins and losses. Maybe a little bit better than 500. But my rating's pretty high, so for somebody who
Finding a new route.
hasn't played a lot of the games, is like the other people.
When possible, make a U-turn.
I was rated like
Okay,
number
let's find
5
a new route.
last night.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
I got knocked out like in 2 rounds on some of those. I was like, whoa. There was one round I was like, I started laughing. I'm like, I bet the other person's face palming on their side. Because they were Canadian, and I almost 5K'd a spot in Toronto when they guessed in Europe. I think I saw
They're
Toronto.
not from Toronto.
What's that?
I said, I guess they're not from Toronto.
I guess not. I mean, they should have gotten Canada because they had all the USA Canada 50-50, and then there was like a 30 kilometers per hour sign, pretty close to the starting location. And I think I saw something about Toronto. I think I saw a Toronto reference on some sign. So I guess like in York, Toronto. I'm like, I got pretty close. I will be right back. I gotta get some more liquid. All right.
Welcome back. Just reviewing the cutscene here. This is lovely Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Oh yeah. How'd you bring that up?
You can go in. If you go into media and then gallery and then click on viewpoints, you can see any of the viewpoints that you've already seen, you can watch again.
Huh. Check that out. What was it? Gallery in media? Gallery? Oh. Huh.
Shows all the pictures, the screenshots you've taken. You click on viewpoint on the top.
Aha.
Any of the viewpoints you've seen.
The Bigfoot shop. Oh, they have all. Oh, they're gonna tease me with all the ones I have not done. Nevada.
Yep.
Roswell. Marfa Lights. I remember that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
There we go. Entrance to Dodge City.
I was suddenly reversing there. Whatever.
We could, maybe this will summon up caffeinated Linux, and they can share where in the world, where in Kansas have they been this week? Okay.
Where in the world is caffeinated Linux?
Hey, there's a famous moment.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have a lot more of these in the future if this computer holds up.
Well, you never know. There's always the potential for some kind of hiccup with the internet or whatever. It could cause you to go over a bridge or
Yeah,
to a ditch.
knock on wood.
Turn right.
I gotta move this. Let's see. My GPS is like right next to my tablet where I'm looking at the stream. I have like a new setup now. Kind of makes it harder to clip, but I'm trying to clip stuff.
Get ready to turn right.
We do have some Swifty news tonight.
Oh.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yes, we do. It was Mother's Day. There's some photos tonight of
Stay right.
off the
Turn right.
Kelsey brothers Instagram account. I think they were in Philly with their mom, so there's pictures of Travis and Taylor. I think Jason and Donna and Kylie at some store.
Nice.
Let's see. Am I going? Okay, making a right here. Oh wow! Look at this glowing we're getting. Is this Oh, it's sunrise. Wow.
It's really nice.
Look at this light. Get a picture of that. There's a viewpoint across the street. We'll get that one of these days.
Keep left.
Should have stopped at that. Rest stop.
Yeah.
Stay left.
Wow, look at that lighting.
It is nice. Swerve it's because I'm looking at the sunrise instead of the road.
Well, on the flip side of
Keep left.
local crime news, Kansas City made the actually there was a Wall Street Journal special feature on my old neighborhood. It was either yesterday or today. I haven't read it yet. I don't have access to the paywall, but they put a drone over at my old neighborhood where I lived like 6 years ago, my last apartment. It's an article about the local life insurance company that's headquartered in the neighborhood. They've basically torn down all the houses and buildings in like 4 or 5 blocks, and like they have no plans to develop. It's like such a mystery. They've been doing this for like probably the last 10 years. My house, for some reason, my house is not my old apartment is not on those blocks. It's in the middle of another block that has a lot of private owners. My old apartment is a wreck. It's like over a century old, and my apartment was leaning. It wasn't too bad for an apartment, but it had a tilt. All the door frames and window frames were tilted. So much so that most of the windows did not have any glass. They were plastic. Plexiglass. But I guess one of the tabloids, had a thing about Kansas City being a hellhole of crime.
Is it really that bad?
No. Yes and no. I think the overall murder rate is lower, but it's still pretty high compared to the U.S. It's like
Keep right, and then turn right.
I think that probably, speaking as somebody who had his car stolen last month, I think car theft has gone up and other things like that.
Stay right. Then turn right.
So the big problem, which they took the Kansas City, Missouri finally dealt with this a little bit last night. But this is the same problem as other jurisdictions. What's a problem with illegal sideshows? You know what that is, Corsi?
No, not really.
I think it's like Fast and Furious, drifting. These sideshows, basically these people, they talk to each other, and they arrange to meet at an intersection, and then they have all their friends show up, and these cars, they just go around in circles.
This house over here with all it's a common sight in Missouri.
Where? What? Oh, that pic. The thing you're taking a picture of?
This house with all the plants growing out of it.
That looks like it's from Switzerland, not Missouri. That's definitely a Swiss meta there. Austria. So this problem with sideshows is such that they put up cameras at intersections. There's a bunch of intersections around town that have they've done cuts in the pavement. They've kind of scored the pavement, which makes it harder, I guess, for these guys to do these stunts. And I think some of it, I I'm pretty sure that some of it involves stolen cars. And I think that's why my car was stolen. The problem with Kansas City, one of the problems with Kansas City, Missouri, KCMO, the police department is not run by the city, it's run by the state of Missouri. Which causes a lot, it has caused a lot of headaches over the years. So, like, business owners have been trying to get the city to do something about these sideshows, especially down the Crossroads district, because these people are doing this, dangerous activity and scaring off people. Now it's like made some national news. So last night they did do some enforcement. One problem is that it's another related problem, not with the cars, is the ATVs. These guys have been driving these four-wheel ATVs up and down the streets down there, and doing wheelies and stuff like that. What did I hit? The car? Somebody drive into me?
This is really pretty out this way.
Where are we at here? We're on our way to St. Joe, right? We're on like 45?
No, we're going to what is it? Kirksville.
Oh, Kirksville.
We're on 54, US 54, southwest of Jefferson City.
Oh, okay. I've never been on this route. This be like going through the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Jefferson City. So last night they did arrest a bunch of kids. They look like they're like probably teenagers or very young on the ATVs. I think they found a couple guns. The more scary thing was that some of the adults that were in a car doing stunts, maybe doing sideshow, the police confronted them, and one of the passenger like pointed a gun at the cops, and then there was a high-speed chase. Went over to Kansas and back. So they arrested that car, which included two juveniles in the back seat. The idiot who had pointed the gun at the cops faces like 7 years in prison. I mean, I've argued with one of my high school classmates about this issue. She called me naive because I was making the argument that it's still pretty safe to go to these areas, go to a restaurant. Like 99% of the time you go to the restaurant, there's going to be no issues. But, you know, you got to kind of confront the problem. I think part of it needs to be, you know, young people need some sort of
Keep
place
right,
to,
and then exit right.
you know, go do that kind of, you know, like, you know, like, that's why drag strips are around.
Right.
You know, teenagers have always done stupid shit with cars or fun stuff with
ready
cars.
to turn
You know,
left.
whatever, right?
Exit right.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Exit right.
This goes back 100 years. I mean, so
Turn left.
You need to turn left.
you know, plus you get some enforcement of stuff like, you know, annoying shit like the ATV stuff. You know, if word gets around that community, word gets around that, you know, you're going to get arrested going down there and doing that, you know, it'll have a kind of a chilling effect a little bit, I guess. I mean, they've had problems like that down in that district before. They've had like murders and all that, but it's like, you know, it's a city. Stuff happens. But the thing is it overall, is it dangerous on a daily, nightly basis? Then you got to fix that. Because you can get like a murder, you can have a murder out in the suburbs. '63. We're gonna hit I-70 here pretty soon. Yeah, when I got my car from the impound lot, it had been over revved. That's why the engine was probably ruined, because they were doing that kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
putting the foot on the brake and running the engine really high. And my neighbor told me that model of car, Hyundai, they don't handle, you know, that kind of engine abuse very well. I'd kind of noticed that even just doing a lot of highway driving. It may be a quiet stream tonight. Mother's Day. Well, I talked to my mom before the stream. She had spent her most of her day at home, or at the retirement place.
left.
My sisters took her out yesterday. She was telling me about she was eating a popatika. I guess my sisters got her one or two popatikas. Those things cost like $30. A chocolate one and a poppy seed.
I think I know what they are.
It's a Czech like rolled cake. Have you ever had like a chocolate babka?
Yeah.
Because that's popular around the New York area. It's kind of like that. It's like a rolled coffee cake.
It sounds good.
We have a bakery in Kansas City that specializes in making those and doing mail order. This feels like Missouri. I see corn.
Yeah, we're north of Columbia now.
Yeah.
Up in up into the upper part of the state.
There is a park north of Columbia that's real pretty. Has like some sinkhole caves. Some that's like very hilly.
Some civilization here.
Kirksville's like a small town, like you would very much of a Midwest small town for courthouse, like you've probably seen a lot of in your making your maps. Macon.
Yeah. The city of Maples. That's what the sign said.
Never heard of Macon, Missouri. Did I tell you the other day I found out that there was a Chicago-Kansas City highway?
I don't recall.
It's a route. It's more of a route than an actual highway. It's all sign.
Keep right.
It's like a very obscure, like, meta. I checked on Google Street View to see how much of it was signed, and I was like, whoa. I think they did it back in, like, 2010, maybe? They did. They put a lot of effort into this town.
Yeah. Probably looks pretty accurate, too.
Got a truck stop there. Oh, we're on. Okay, so we're on the. Yeah. Yeah. So I think 36 here is the is part of the high of that route. Yeah, I think it's 36 here. We're crossing. This is part of the Kansas City Chicago highway. When we stop, I'll bring up the map and I'll
Keep right.
explain where it's at.
Makes sense.
Keep left.
Amen.
Keep right.
That's an interesting warning. That's like an interesting warning light there. It's like kind of Canada. Kirksville discovered. You see that checkerboard.
Keep left.
Stay left.
This farm up here.
Marty's? What is that?
Get ready to turn left.
It's a furniture store. Antique furniture
Turn
shop.
left.
It's kind of amazing how like they really got the trees in Missouri, the weeds, the scrub.
We are finished.
The farm animals over there.
Yeah. Identify what they are. Can't. I don't think I can from this distance.
The donkey, sheep. You know, this would actually be a really good. This might be a promising candidate for Mead Farms.
I think so. I really like this area. It's a nice farm on a nice dirt road.
Yeah.
Really gives you that farm feel. Now all I have to do is figure out where the heck I need to park this truck.
Yeah, I need to go around the other way.
Oh wow, they want me to back it into this shed.
Oh yeah.
It's an interesting prospect. build up further before backing up.
So what do we have here? Mead Farms. Start keeping a list here. Oh, this is way up northern Missouri. Wow. Kind of far from Kansas City. But it is promising.
Speaking like a farm, and like whatever brand name that is, like this is an evergreen. That will be Mead Farms. Like, we might have our main farm somewhere, and then all the other evergreens would be
Mead?
like yeah, it would be our brand.
Oh, okay. Maybe I could change that in some sort of mod.
Yeah.
We could be the in Missouri at least. There's an evergreen Jeff City.
It was crap, but we got a. Oh, and I got a level for it too. I should take it.
Yeah, I up my hazmat.
Yeah, I got all my hazmats and at least one rank in all of the long distance, high value cargo, fragile cargo, and just in time delivery now. Just leveled up.
Let's see. Hold on. Chicago, Kansas City. Kansas. Okay, so the Chicago-Kansas City Expressway is a highway that runs between Chicago, Illinois, and Casey, Missouri, known as Route 110 in Missouri, Illinois Route 110, created through legislation on May 27th, 2010. It's a designated highway. Starts in Clay Como, that's in North KC, goes up I-35, and turns east on US 36. So, yeah, we just crossed 36 there. So it goes up I-35, goes across on 36 over to Hannibal, then goes up Illinois, up the west side of Illinois, then over to Chicago. Mark Twain Memorial Bridge east of Hannibal. Yeah, it kind of goes up Quincy to Carthage. So it kind of goes up near the Quad Cities where I was born, and then cuts across to Chicago. The Cannonball Route was a historic auto trail that ran from Hannibal, Missouri, east-northeast to Chicago, Illinois. 1917, wow. So it is signed. It has like there's a sign that goes, like a little sign that goes above the highways, the Illinois and Missouri sign. And it says CKC with like a little stripe, rolling stripe underneath it, like a road. And Chicago is in red and KC is in blue. So you can actually see that on Google Street View. Okay, I need to go to St. Joe. Let's see. Maryville or St. Joe? What I want to do is go by this viewpoint near us on 136. A cutscene.
Not having good luck here. Finding routes to Maryville or St. Joe.
I doubt it. We'll,
I have one to Maryville, but you don't have the Volvo DLC, I don't think.
sad trombone.
On refresh, if something comes up. Maybe Mary and Joseph. And praying that something comes up.
You want to drive to St. Joe and then deliver from there? Always do that.
We could, or we could try to fast travel to somewhere else.
Maryville.
I'd like to get a route going to either Maryville or St. Joe, because they're kind of close together. So we get a route going to one, and then we drive to the other and pick up from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Do a quick travel to Maryville.
Yeah.
Why does it not give me credit for Maryville? Let's see, did I drive through it? Let's see.
I definitely drove through. I drove through St. Joe.
It shows that I've done a delivery up here to this thing north of Maryville. Huh. I didn't get credit?
That might have been before you had your truck.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why. Yeah. What do you want to do? I can fast travel to Maryville. Then we can take a load from Maryville or go down to St. Joe. It's pretty close. You've been to Maryville.
I have not actually been to Maryville. I've been to St. Joseph.
Can you drive fast travel to Maryville? No? Why don't I fast travel to Maryville and you go to St. Joe and
Right.
I'll do that. I'll go to Maryville and you pick any route. We can go to Kansas or anywhere else. Out of St. Joe, it doesn't matter. We don't have to do Missouri. We can go anywhere.
Oh.
Time to hit the road.
This is where the money is.
Come on.
Which hazmats do you have?
What do I look for? Skills. I have up to. I'm up to 4.
You have, you hover over them and see which one's class 2.
Gases. I'm all the way up to class 4 flammable solids.
Alright. That means you should have class 2.
Yes, I do have class 2.
Which will include this anhydrous ammonia. I don't really want to take that route. Take this one going to Columbus, Nebraska.
Right.
Turn right, and then turn left.
Yeah, I just gotta drive 42 miles.
Turn left.
Turn left.
Oh, this is nice.
Keep
They
left,
really got
and then turn left.
the industrial feeling of this area down.
Turn left.
Well, St. Joe is nothing but industrial feeling. But I was talking about it the other day with some people. We're talking about a German restaurant up in St. Joe. I need to go up there sometime and do a video, some food videos. Well, I'll probably do that a couple months when I have a car again. Now, I guess famous St. Joe musicians include Eminem. Not sure who else came out of St. Joe. They've had some punk bands out of there.
Keep left.
Of course, it's the Pony Express terminus, eastern terminus. If you're into your Western history. And the Lewis and Clark expedition also went through St. Joe.
Green light. Then turn right. Right.
And that billboard is really close to the highway. Wow.
Keep
What
right,
does state
and then exit right.
routes in Missouri use letters?
Yeah. They do.
Yeah, why?
Exit right.
Well, I don't know. There's a good. I saw today a photo on one of my Facebook pages of the infamous intersection. I think it might be on the not safe for work map of Missouri F and Missouri U.
Left.
FU.
Get ready to turn right. Right. Left.
St. Joe discovered.
Over now.
Oh, okay. Where am I at now? Let's see. Get off and go to downtown? I don't want to go across the river.
Recomputing.
Oh boy, this feels like the real thing.
Did you pick?
Oh shoot. This was downtown.
Pick the job that I.
Yeah, I gotta get over and pick it. Hold on. I just set my course to get to St. Joe. Oh yeah, this looks like downtown St. Joe.
Really downtown. I'm in the factory.
Keep right, and then exit right.
They have this elevated viaduct and river on the left.
Exit right.
This. Is this my?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright, let's block the intersection and find out where I need to
Turn
go.
right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What happened?
I think I
Let's
unlocked
go.
my
You bonked
thing
your...
that my bleep was, and I'm not
Keep
sure
right,
if I did
and
that
then
or
turn
not.
right. Turn right.
Something to the audio? Worked it?
Keep right, and then turn
I
right.
think my mouse was
Turn right.
it needs to be plugged into a different USB port.
Ah.
It's starting to get funky.
Yep, here we are. It's very much old building from the 1800s up there. What's over here? I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Oh, you're downtown.
Yeah, I ended up downtown.
Well, that is a nice. You get the photo shop there. Photoshop. The photo spot and the viewpoint up there.
Yeah, it's the Journey West sculpture.
Oh,
Lewis and Clark.
it's-
It's a baby buggy.
maybe sometime I'll deliver up there, but I'm way down here. At the chemical plant.
My GPS is turned off.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right.
Oh yeah, we're County U. I mean, Missouri U.
Turn right.
The dinosaur over there? By golly. There be a dinosaur. Sinclair's dinosaur. Train. I'm finally here.
Just looking around,
Get
seeing
ready
where
to
there are
turn left.
farms in Missouri. Not as many as I would have thought.
Turn left.
Oh yeah, they really nailed this industrial area.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. This is where it ends. Time to get the job done.
Big payday attached to this job.
When possible,
15
make a
grand.
U-turn.
About time we get some more lucrative jobs. Just trying to upgrade my skills on ATS so I can do more liquid jobs like this.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Stockyards Expressway. Interesting.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
There's a cat. Meow. There's a Kenworth dealer. Am I going to discover it? Am I close enough? No. Oh, here we go. This is the entrance right here. Come on. Discover the Kenworth. No? Where are you at, Corzy?
I'm behind you.
That's fine.
I'm going to discover the Kenworth dealership by driving into it.
Oh, did you?
I'm from this other side. Let's go through.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Get ready to turn. Right.
It's going to go across the river now. Into Kansas.
Left turn onto that ramp there.
Yeah.
Into.
Just kind of confusing.
Okay, left. And turn left.
And we're across the Mighty Mo.
Turn left.
Pony Express Expressway. There's your welcome to Kansas sunflower sign.
those industrial smokestacks over there.
Yeah.
Go straight on.
The Express Highway.
The old Pony Express route. Which I think
Go
lasted
straight on.
less than 2 years.
Keep right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull over here. I gotta take a bathroom break.
Ready?
All right, I'll be back. There's rain here.
It's raining my viewpoint.
Okay, I'm back.
Back.
Yeah, increasing my hydrating more does help a lot. I'm like, wow, that was good. Um, Before we go on, I want to switch over to GeoGuessr and show you something.
Oh,
Well, I want to see the results, but I also want to show you something on the map.
okay.
Results. Where did I finish? I get bumped up to silver one. That's not bad. I finished in 7th place. I didn't play a lot of games.
Yeah.
I think the person number in first place played like 60 games. I played like 25. Oh, should I play a game to join? You want to do that real quick? Should I do this?
Yeah, why not?
Are you game?
Oh, like you're inviting me into one?
No, I'm gonna play somebody real quick to get into
Oh,
get
yeah, sure.
to get placed. Somebody in Colombia.
Ooh,
How's the sound?
I wouldn't know. I'm in voice chat and I have the stream muted.
Okay. I think we're in southern India. Yeah, could be Bangladesh. Oh, they guessed. I'll go with my South India plonk. They did Bangladesh. It was Cambodia. Oh, that's the language. I lost 500 points. Uh-oh. Oh, this is like Russia. How'd you guess over here? There might be some. Well, what's the car? Is it a red car? What's this? TIR. It looks like I'm gonna go with Russia. Probably Moscow. Kharkiv. Oh, Ukraine. Oh man. They know a few things over there. Okay. Oh, that's giveaway. So we're Australia or New Zealand here. Dead slow? Let's see if I get this back of this van. UK? Oh? Wait. No. Smithfield. Oh, it is the UK. Thought that looked like the UK. We almost 5K'd that. They must recognize that. Wait, that's so. What do we have? We have Kenya. I mean, not Kenya, Ghana. I'm sorry. I know that. Could be Tamale. Could be further north. Got a lot of red dirt. Ah, it was Kamasi. Yeah, I felt like that was not Accra. Sun's in the north? Wait, north? Oh, this is like Pere? Yeah, where's Pere? Up. Knock me out.
Pretty quick to recognize Montevideo.
Well, you know what I've learned playing this? Montevideo is in here a lot. So I'm like, when in doubt, go to Montevideo. Uruguay's in there way too much for a world map. All right, well, I'm placed. I wanted to show you something on the map. What was map making? Let's just go over to excuse me, diverse urban planet. That's a good map. I can do a plonk. Oop. This is the map of cities that are over 100,000.
Yeah.
Brazil needs a lot more plonks, as you can see.
It definitely does. It's got a ton of cities.
Yeah, I like, I looked that up on Wikipedia. It's like 200 cities, or maybe like 150. Why is this so slow? Hold on.
Right, because you got the game running in the background.
Yeah, the other day I was having some issues with playing those duels. I was downloading I was downloading games, uh, and I should really do this later when I'm not downloading games. That lag was making a big difference. Okay, Philippines. Boy, this is slow. So I don't have any plonks here. Cagayan de Oro. Have you ever heard of this town? This is where my roommate was a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and his wife were.
Nice.
I think they were enjoying some nice hotels here. I'm trying to zoom in, get more to the downtown area. Let's get a plonk here. I think this looks like it probably is 100,000. Let's see if I can find a.
I think so. Not really sure.
Let's see if I can find a drone. Yeah, here's the city. It's like some high rise. Where's the high rises at?
Oh, yes. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 728,402 people, making it the 10th most populous city in the Philippines and the most populous in northern Mindanao.
Yeah, it is definitely busy. Yeah, they got a lot of jeep. They got one of those jeepneys. Look at these jeepneys. Add that location. I'm trying to find like one of the. Look, you get the bay. Look at this. What? You get the bay here. Get the concrete, the Philippine concrete. They love their concrete. Yeah. Definitely a big city. Okay, let's get back to the game here. I don't know if I've ever plonked there. I just never knew that city was over there. Okay, back to the game. Oh, it's nighttime.
Really right.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I was playing ETS 2 the other day, and they had a couple like tanker fires on the side of the road.
That happens.
And both of these games, I did turn off like the setting for like detours, so there are no detours. I
You
find
don't want detours.
it's so annoying. Well, this is rural northeast Kansas, on the way to Nebraska.
Actually, we just crossed into Nebraska.
Okay, rural Nebraska. Never mind.
Go straight on.
Is there a photo spot up here? Looks like. Pull over and take a photo, whatever this is.
Yeah, we're
Go straight on.
approaching this little town.
Keep right, and then continue straight
This
on.
is Auburn, Nebraska.
I get a better picture from the front.
Go straight on.
Be right. Then continue straight. Go straight.
Go straight on.
Wait, you're Omaha or something?
Yeah, I think we're passing through. We're going to Columbus. I think we're passing through Omaha on the way.
Okay.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Omaha. It's a city that I don't know if I've ever been to. I mean, I've driven by it on the Iowa side. I can't remember if I've ever been to Omaha or not.
It's probably the only place in Nebraska where there's anything to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff to do in Lincoln. I mean, Lincoln's a college town.
True.
One of my friends is from Lincoln. A friend who's in the reggae band.
Keep left.
I haven't talked to her in a while. I kind of miss our talks.
Pretty late.
She used to run a little coffee shop, which closed like in 2021.
Is it late?
They put out a pretty good reggae album last year. I don't think they submitted that for a Grammy. They should have. There are a lot of albums put out in the Grammy in the reggae category.
Even
You know another city, another country that pops up a lot in world maps, in the competitive duels. Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah, that can really trick you.
That's like a 50-50 with like Guatemala or Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, I actually saw I guessed Puerto Rico on one round because I saw a sign that said American something. You know the number of chat guests or streamers. I don't see hardly anything these days.
Yeah,
I think I saw Toro's doing chat guesser today.
I think Turo still does it pretty regularly.
Chicago Geographer, I think, was doing it yesterday. There was I think there was a zigzag video where he took a look at the new Steam version of GeoGuessr. Oh my god, the reviews were horrible. The game is functional, but the pricing plan is really bad, especially in the low end, like what they allow people to play.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Doesn't sound worth it in that case.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they. Maybe they thought they could. It was like another channel that they could find some players. I mean, I think they're doing a pretty good job with the game overall. There's just a lot of ways to play it. I think it's also gained some prominence in the past year because a lot of more high-profile YouTube streamers and Twitch streamers have been playing it. Oh, there's another funny video I was gonna share. There's a really good zigzag video recently where he played Germany with Onapixel. It's pretty funny because Onapixel's from Germany, and he was like so confident, and like Zigzag was casually beating him on like the first 5 matches. He's like, I know this place. Me and my friends, we did a bike ride here. And Zigzag's, I think it might be Dortmund. Yeah, it's close. This looks pretty cool, like in the late twilight. Oh, this is the daylight. This is morning. Look at this. Cat, I know you want to get up here, but you can't get up here right now. There'll be a big disaster in trucking.
That's another thing that can happen that can give us some of those wrecks that
Cat-induced highlights.
Turn left.
Yeah.
What is that complex up ahead? That is huge.
I have no idea. I'm still stuck at this light.
Oh, why am I... I'm driving down the middle of the turn lane. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Like, why is this guy passing me on the right?
Having another run-in with Choo-Choo Charles here. Are you gonna lower the gates? No.
Good morning, Nebraska.
It's all over now.
Oh, should I try? Let's give it a try here. I'm going to try but backing in. You know, I promised I would do more of this. Oh god, that's a tough one right there. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. How would you... Oops. I hit a curb.
It is indeed a big complex.
Turn left.
Oh, it's Farmer's Barn. Maybe a big old agricultural company.
This is pretty janky. I...
Turn right. On through.
Yeah, I think you're a little crooked there.
Just a little bit crooked. Oops.
This is where it ends.
Are you supposed to go here too?
I am indeed. Yeah, you're on a pretty good line now. Turning it. Start straightening it out. Quite that much.
Nope. I can never get the hang of the... Okay, I gotta go that way. Curve it more. Then I gotta straighten out.
It's pretty good.
What?
At least from this angle. I said that looks pretty good from this angle.
I'm a little... almost there. Should give me partial credit. Aha! Close enough. For hand grenades.
Yeah.
We get you out. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Need to salvage it, but I don't. It is actually a little tight here too.
Yeah.
Which makes it a bit tricky.
That is a tough one. There is one. There is a load that goes from here, from Columbus
Speaking of hand grenades,
Maryville. Look at you, you got a tight one there too. That's just a little bit better than my parking job. I got some pelleted animal food going from Columbus to Maryville, Missouri.
that's our goal.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it.
206 miles. We have to go to a different location, I think.
Drive safe.
Yeah, 2 miles.
Go
It's probably
straight
the
on
farmer's
and
barn
then
just
turn
down the
left.
road, that
Yeah.
big complex.
Well, it's animal feed, so it's, yeah, farmer's barn.
Turn left.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is a big industrial area here. I didn't realize this existed up in Nebraska.
I mean, the chemical plant's a bit surprising. The big agricultural plant, not so much.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, you know, there is a lot of farming happening up here.
Turn left.
Oh, right here? Oh, a little farther.
It's, search.
Going over there, guys with your boxes. One of the weird news of the day with some new weird item is down
Okay. Here
Los
we go.
Angeles. Some family had a camera that caught a UPS driver pooped on their porch. Or Amazon driver.
Lovely.
Not surprising, they don't really give those guys a lot of breaks. What is this huge thing up here? It's like a little monorail system. Is it a
I
pipe?
think I've been into this complex. Oh, I delivered to the chemical plant before. I've been in here.
Well, there must be a conveyor belt.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ready to turn back.
Time to hit the road.
refuel at the end of the road.
Oh yeah, I need I have like a quarter tank, so I need to look for fuel too.
Yeah, there's a gas station right up the end of the road on the left.
Oh, what did I hit?
The gate?
Gates up.
It's up now.
It wasn't up. I didn't see it
Wasn't
before.
when you hit it.
Was it down?
It was down when you hit it.
Yeah. That's what I get for being in third person mode.
Go straight on.
Well, I just wanted to show everybody in chat, which is just you. Oh, we got another viewer. Ah. How much damage was that? 9%? Yikes.
I have to get that repaired.
Chassis.
At 10%, the way stations start finding you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's gas up ahead. Breaking barriers, the way of the future. Hi, Lopta. How are you doing?
I hope to.
Go straight on.
Looks like an old Nickerson Farm truck stop from back in the 1970s. Nickerson Farm was a chain of convenience store gas stations. It had a big red roof in the Midwest. Kind of like Stuckey's. Stuckey's had the turquoise roof and the pecan logs. You ache mostly? We feel your pain. I guess. Whoa. What was up with that car? I mean, how often do we get cars in here?
It happens.
That guy was crazy. There's a Hampton Inn over there. Another. I swear I did not add the crazy Nebraska driver mod. Another one.
Around the other side. Instead of going around the building.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I need better signage. I always get lost in those big truck plazas. Walking yesterday and gardening today? Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Minutes.
Oh, sorry guys.
Yep, they're a little stuck. That's okay, I'm right behind you blocking the road too.
Haha.
I figured you were blocking the mid, so I may as well go too.
Yeah, I think I walked about 2.5 miles today.
That's it.
I didn't mow, you know, I felt really tired yesterday, loped after mowing the lawn. I kind of did, it was kind of hot.
I don't know it.
Still physical activity. I was using one of those eco mowers. It has a big battery. So the battery I had to charge it twice. But it sounds like a regular mower. I'm like, why did this thing not exist 50 years ago when I first learned how to mow a lawn in the same neighborhood? I was thinking about that yesterday. I literally learned how to mow a lawn in this neighborhood as a preteen. My father tricked me. We had a big yard too. We used to play baseball back there in my neighborhood. Wiffle ball. Lighter than a petrol mower? Yes, it was. It sounded just like a regular mower. It cut like a regular mower. It has and you could control the speeds too, like on the handle. That was awesome. My roommate didn't give me a demo before he left the country. So I was trying to puzzle out how to start it. I got it to move, but I couldn't figure out how to start the blade. I had to get on the internet, look up the manual, go to the website, and found out you just press a button. There's like a safety button, big green button, like on the middle of the push thing. You just press that down, then you grab the dead man switch or whatever they call it, the bar. You accidentally kicked a ball over the neighbor's house today? Okay, I don't know why this cop is driving so slow, but we're gonna go around you, Mr. Officer. Oh, now you're gonna speed up?
Of course they are. You changed lanes.
It's a race. My old dilemma was the frisbee going over the fence. Around here in the American suburbs, that kind of problem is most of the time is easy to resolve. You just hop over the chain link fence. It's only like 4 feet, 5 feet tall. Just climb over that, hop it. Hope there's not a dog on the other side. If there is, you talk to the neighbor in due time. Whoa! That was almost an accident. Car was like stopped in front of me, and then there was road construction.
Oh. I don't know how you avoided that. I had to swerve to avoid the
Keep left.
car.
Professional driving.
Stay left.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Well, we can't go east to Des Moines yet.
Turn right.
Maybe this summer.
Probably.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Apparently they put an ethanol plant.
Exit.
Well,
right.
of course they did. They had to. Question is, did they put any, I know they put the big truck stops in. Other than that, I mean, most of Iowa DLC is going to be a lot of corn. And pigs. Whoa. What is that thing over there?
What, that gnome?
Yeah.
Keep left.
I do not know. Looks pretty cool though.
Is that a sports dome or is that something else?
Oh, I don't know. Do not know. Gonna research it and find out.
Nicely weaved, thank you, Lopta.
He really did thread the needle on that one. Cause that, you know, I saw the thing.
Why, thank you. So the weather was pretty good for you, Lopta, over there? We had a very sunny day here in Kansas City. It was pretty warm. And they did this creek really nicely. Look at that. Right Nebraska River there.
It's the Platte River apparently.
With the Platte River, yeah, that looks very much like the Platte River. Oh, you're bright and sunny in Illinois, okay.
Bright and sunny in New Jersey as well. Beautiful day.
Sunburn. Yeah, I wore a baseball cap today when I walked to the Quick Trip.
It's a beautiful night too. I got the window open, the fan on, blowing the cool air into my room.
Yeah, I've got the windows open for the cats. I think it was like 75 in here earlier. I like, It's like, I don't think I'm gonna put the AC on. I don't feel that hot. Very very Midwest thing. Let's see how far we can go before we turn on the AC into the season. Lopta, we were talking earlier about the Chicago Kansas City Expressway. I found out about that last week, and I was like, I had never heard of such a thing. But it's been around for 15 years, and it's actually a signed highway, set of highways. It's a route. Auburn.
Go straight on.
What did Lopta say at the end of the day yesterday after the sunburn?
Keep left,
Auburn.
and then turn left. Turn left.
Stay left. Then turn left.
You filled out a survey this morning about high-speed rail between Chicago and St. Louis.
The left turn at this light.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's where we're going to Maryville.
You're in that.
Go straight on.
I'm for it. Lopta. High-speed rail between... Yeah. I've done that on the Amtrak many years ago. Back in like the 80s. That was the old... Southwest Chief is the faster Amtrak that goes from Chicago. It goes
Go
on...
straight on.
It goes on a diagonal between Chicago and Kansas City through Kirksville, Galesburg, and then it goes all the way out to Los Angeles. But there was another way to do that back in the 80s. It's probably still there. The Missouri River. It's like a narrow part of the river here, huh? Yeah, the Amtrak from Chicago to St. Louis to Kansas City. It was a very slow route back in those days. Missouri. Here we are. The Missouri sign. Fewer grade crossings, dedicated track to avoid wait for freight. Well, yeah, that's what they need all across the United States.
I am in favor of very high-speed rail just about everywhere, but they definitely need to fix those things.
Go straight.
Yeah, the one time I got to take the Metro liner, which is kind of higher speed Amtrak. Acela is like the top class in the Northeast Corridor. Well, this is a big truck stop there. Holy cow. I think Maryville has a big truck stop on 29. Yeah, the one time I got, this is back in 2001, 2002. I got to take Metroliner from Washington D.C. up to Connecticut. I got to go speak at Yale. I can put that on my resume. I've actually given a lecture at Yale. Right around the corner from land that my family donated to the university many centuries ago. My family donated some land that's now part of the quadrangle. But on the way up there, I sat next to the governor of New Jersey, the ex-governor of New Jersey, Christine Todd Whitman. At the time, she was the back in those halcyon days of the George Bush II president administration. Boy, that was boring. She was the head of the EPA. What do we talk about? It was really weird. The train car was mostly empty. I just happened to sit down and I was on the train and reading my complimentary newspaper, enjoying my free drink because I was in first class. I actually got on the train. I got on the train in D.C. and I tried to go sit in third class, but the conductor kicked me out. He said, "You have a first class ticket, son. You got to go back to the first class car. Get the bigger seats and all the perks." So I sat in front of this lady but on the way to New Jersey, when went from Philly to New Jersey, all these young people were like kind of hovering around her, talking to her. And she's like, she goes, this is the plan. We're going to get off at this stop up here. And we're going to give a speech and talk about some stuff. And then we're going to get back on. when I got, I was like, who's that? I'm like, when I got up to get off the, when she got up to leave, I got a look at her. I'm like, oh, I recognized her as the governor. Happy Mother's Day to you, Morodim.
Happy Mother's Day.
Go straight on.
There's another farm over there. Just to the left there. I wonder what that... We should check that out.
Go straight on.
I presume you did some fun things today, Mordin. What did you do? I talked to my mom a little while ago. She stayed in all day today at the retirement home. Two of my sisters took her out yesterday to a vegetarian restaurant.
Keep left, and then turn left.
She told me today she was eating on her povatikas that my sisters got for her.
Turn left.
They got her a chocolate povaticha and a poppy seed. And my family, my mom and I, are big fans of the poppy seed coffee cake. There you go. That's how you got to do it. Stay in bed all day in your granny nightgown and did nothing.
Sounds like the best Mother's Day ever.
Did somebody bring you food?
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Okay, this is gonna be the last delivery of the night. I'm gonna go over to the repair shop after this. And I'll look up that farm on the map, see if that's something we can go check out for our Mead farms.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Two farms over there. There's the Golden Meadows.
Yeah, I think that's a farm of some kind. Let's go check that out. I think I could probably do this one. Let's see.
We are finished.
No. Try it again. I always get started the wrong way. I'm like, which way do I have to go to get the turn? Oh, see, then I pressed the wrong button because I'm lined up.
This takes a little bit of practice.
I know.
I mean, I'm still not great at it.
Close enough.
Hand grenades again?
Yes. Lope to size. Well, I told you guys I would make an effort to learn how to do that this year on this save, so I am trying.
Not doing that bad.
You want to sign about my parking? Oh, okay, thank you. Golden Meadows. That looks like a farm. I'm gonna go repair my truck, and then I'm gonna drive up to that farm, check it out. Repair shop is across the street.
Hand grenades.
Roll.
Up this view. Boom. It's right across the street.
Be right. Then turn right. Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Have I finished the, yeah, I finished the Cruising Missouri.
Nice. Don't forget to, claim your rewards.
I will do that maybe after the stream.
I'm over here. I'm watching the viewpoint. This is, Maryville.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna head up to that farm.
It's a nice church there.
Maryville cinematic cutscene.
Heading over to the farm.
Get ready to fight.
Got some cows. Windmills. Corn. Not as big as the other one, but it is closer to Kansas City.
Counts as a secret road, technically, even though it's just that little spur.
Where's the secret road?
Yeah. That's a Vetus Power further down the road, the wind power plant.
It's a nice house. Well, it's a house. Not a nice house. Looks like it's a butler building house. Deer. Do we got any animals? We got a greenhouse. Got a big vehicle store. This could segue nicely into farm sim. I get that up and running.
It's a nice run.
It wasn't nice ride.
Got an orchard over here? Peaches. A dog and a ball and a dude with a flannel shirt and some bushels, some I like the idea of a peach orchard. Got another guy back here.
Grow,
And another dog.
peaches in Missouri?
Hmm? Peaches in Missouri?
Grow- Yeah.
Yeah, you can get peaches in Missouri.
I thought that was more of a
New Jersey thing?
Georgia thing.
Georgia?
Like, like you would need to be in warmer climate down south.
This guy is pretending to work. Kicking it.
I found the fruit.
Oh yeah? Is
All
that
these boxes say fruit. That's
got a
lot of
windmill?
fruit.
Oh, I think I see what we need. We need for mead. I think I see what we need. Let's go over here and check this out.
Gotta move closer to the weed. There's a dog walking around in there too. I didn't see that dog. Got mead.
Yep, here we go. Beehives.
That's mead.
That is what we need for mead. Beehives, yep. Yep. Definitely have a source of honey.
Okay. Oh. This might have to be our,
One of our mead farms. This might be a good candidate.
yeah. It's closer to KC.
Okay, go out in this field.
It's still way up north.
No. It is up north. I don't know if there's anything closer to Kansas City.
I don't think there is.
The other thing about it,
Knoxville has a garage. We can buy a garage in that town.
does Maryville have a garage?
I don't see one.
Hey, you can drive in here. They got some fancy pants equipment in here. Look at that tracked vehicle. Wow. That is pretty high end.
There's a Golden Meadows in Maryville, and there's also a Golden Meadows in Marysville.
What? In Kansas?
In Kansas, yeah. And I remember this one. This was a pretty nice farm, too. Yeah, we might have to go that Golden Meadows route.
Let's go see what kind of jobs they have. Obviously something is here. Some giant. There's a big long. That's a load. That would be nightmare to haul.
Golden Meadows in Columbia.
Well, on the low level freight market, they have vegetables, trees, fruit juice, and sprayer. Kind of world of trucks. They got a grain, soybean, almond boxes. Yeah, that's what. If you have almonds, you need bees. Corn. Dry fruits. Hay. Yeah, we could. Maybe I can hack something.
Pittsburgh, Kansas has a Golden Meadows. So we got, a few in this area, the Missouri, eastern Kansas
Yeah.
area.
Pittsburgh. Marysville. Yeah, it's all pretty much in this corridor here. Going out Colby, Kansas.
Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Look, this is all B. Right back. Also, the other thing to argue for either the Kirksville location or the Maryville location, it's next to Iowa, which will come out sometime soon.
It's true, and Iowa's probably going to have more of those farms.
Yeah.
Sure. Maryville one we know has the mead.
Yeah.
The bees anyway.
Because the bee's already there. Which would be good for the role play. Well, okay, chat. It's been a good one. Hope you enjoyed the streams this weekend. I don't know when I'll be back this week. Maybe a couple streams here and there. I've been enjoying the Elder Scrolls. Played some more of that this morning. Reading the books. They got a lot of books you can read. A lot of back lore. Good night, Mardim. Happy Mother's Day again. Good night, Lopta.
Good night, everybody, and thank you for having me once again.
Thank you for joining me. I think another month we have our 2-year anniversary ATS stream, Convoy. Okay, everybody.
10 out of,
What's that?
10 out of 12. I still need Jefferson City and Poplar Bluff. I'll probably do those this week.
Okay. All right. Arrivederci. Ciao.